Hey, everybody. Wait for someone to come in. Is there anybody going to come? Let's chat. Let's chat. Hi. Say something so I know who you are. Hi. Thank you for joining. Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. How is everybody doing this Saturday night? I hope well. Hi. Hi, Babs. I'm still here. Hi, Caroline. Glad to see everybody. Share my video. Share. Hi, Linda, Jill. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. I thought I'd go live and just chit chat and learn how to do this and see what it's all about. I see a lot of people going live all the time. I got to do a different. I'm in my office right now, so I got to do something different. I have to look. You like my hair? I just got it cut today. I wanted it kind of sexy and sassy. So what do y'all think? You think it? She, the beautician, she styled it for me, but when I wash it, I'll do it the way she says. You always make it prettier than I do anyway. So let me see who all's here. Caroline, Diva's doing great. She's in with her daddy right now. We call him Papa. Hi, Renee. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need to color it. I do got color. All this is gray. Look, every bit of this is gray. Makes me look like I'm bald there because it's white. I gotta color my hair. Seems like you have to color it an awful lot. That's why I won't go to a beautician because it costs too much. And so I don't go. I do it myself. And it's because it seems like mine you got to do every 2 weeks. So I didn't bring anything in here to do. I thought we'd just chit chat and I'd get to see what's going on with going live and maybe start doing more lives. You colored yours today, Linda? I know. I wish I could. I wish I could find a wig that I look good in, Babs. I can't find a wig that I like on me. I'd love to try some, but maybe you could suggest one. Maybe you can tell me what kind maybe would look good on me. So, oh, thank you, Caroline. What color did you color your hair, Linda? Thank you, everybody that said my hair looks good and that I'm a pretty lady. I appreciate that. I really do. Dance by Paula Young in red. Um, you know what, Renee? I thought about doing that too, going to the school where I went to school, beauty school for 2 years, and maybe just making it a day and letting them do nails and because they're not real expensive. And I thought about that too. Okay, you done yours in a cinnamon dark color. I bet that's pretty. I love reds. I done mine in red. I can't remember. I think mine might have been cinnamon, Linda. I'm not sure. It might have been. I'll have to look, because I went to Sally's and bought the 20 volume developer and bought color. And I always buy where I have gray. I always do my roots in brown because if you put red with white, you're going to get pink. And I'd love to have pink hair, but my husband don't want me to have it. But anyway, I use a brown for the roots, the gray roots, and then I put my red on after I do the roots with the brown. Oh, they charge $15 and includes a blowout. I have to pay $15 just for the haircut, and they sometimes if I tell her that I washed it the night before, she doesn't even wash it. She just wets it and cuts it. $15. Hi, beauty on a budget. How's the weather over in the UK? I do too, Linda. I love red colors. I like a auburn, cinnamon, burgundy. It's very pretty. I seen a color. It's burgundy and black together, and it's streaked. Oh, it's so pretty. See right here? That's hair right there. It's just all gray, and it makes me look like I'm bald right there. I got to get that color. I'll probably do it later on this evening or maybe tomorrow. No, I don't like to do anything on Sunday, so I'll probably do it Monday. You're in Nashville at the moment. Oh my goodness, you're not too far from me. Maybe a few hours. Are you having a good time? That is wonderful that you're in Nashville. How do you like the States? How do you like United States? It's an awesome place, isn't it? Let me move this. I can't see. Um, I get a gray high maintenance. Oh, you're high maintenance, huh? 4 to 6 weeks. I probably could color mine about every 3 weeks, maybe four. I can get four. I just colored this not long ago, and I'm going to have to color. I just need to kind of spot color. Now, I have a receding hairline. Not always have. I mean, it runs in the family. Oh, I wanted to ask you all. You love it? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you do. Yeah. How long you going to be in the States, Bella? Anyway, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, has anyone done that 23 and Me or the Ancestry? I want to do that so bad because I never did know my dad, and I want to see where I was from. I want to see if I was maybe from, which I think all of us are from immigrants. What do you all think? I think that we're all our family past was immigrants that they came into the United States as immigrants. So I think we all are descendants of immigrants. I just want to see what kind, if I'm Poland or whatever. I just want to see if I'm German or Scottish and all that. I just want to see. Your grays are high in maintenance, Renee. Me too. Oh, thank you, Jill. Yes, hit that like button, share me around, all that. Thank you. Um, I'm sorry. I have to read these. I have receding hair now around my bang area, so I use headbands to help cover the thinning. Hi, Lulu. Good to see you. We're just chit chatting. Join in the chit chat. So, has anybody done the 23andMe or the Ancestry um, thing? If you have, let me know what you think about it and everything. I would love to know. I want to do mine so bad. That's what I asked my daughter for Christmas. Oh, thank you, Cooking with Clinton. You and your mom enjoy watching me? Thank you. Hi, Mom. Tell her I said hi. If she's watching, hi, Mom. You enjoy stories on Sundays. You're doing a great job live. Thank you, Renee. Hi, Dizzy. You did it, Lulu, and you're 99% Eastern European. I just want to know where I'm from because I know nothing about my dad's, nothing. I really know nothing, not a whole lot about my mom. Don't know if what kind of, you know, background we had. Don't know where we came from. I'm interested in that. And I'm interested in knowing if I'm related to anybody out there because, when you don't know your dad, you just feel like you never belong anywhere. You feel like um, oh, you go back to the Ukraine and no blending. Okay. Okay. Where do you live? Thank you, Caroline. You all are my friends. I can talk to my friends. Hey, we'll have a party Saturday night party. I'm drinking water, by the way. I'm doing that Hawks Nest State Park. So where is that? I'm not sure. Hawks Nest. I've heard of Hawks Nest, but I'm not sure of where it's at. You're drinking wine? Well, if I had a little bit, I drink about 2 ounces when I drink it. That's it. But if I had a little bit of your wine, I'd drink it with you, Lulu. Okay. Instead, going towards Golly. Going to Golly. Um, they came from Poland. So you're Polish. Some Polish. That's great. I think it's great. I think it's so exciting to find out, if you're Scottish, Poland, German, whatever ethnic place you're from. You did Linda, you did the ancestry, English, Scottish, and Welsh. Now, my mom, over side. Oh, you're over by Oak Hill and Fayetteville? Okay, I know where that's at. No, Bella Bella is still in the States. She's in Tennessee. She just told us that she's in Tennessee at oh gosh, I forget where the Grand Ole Opry is. There, that's where she's at. Jill's Lithuanian and Polish. Isn't that exciting to find out, you know, what kind of roots you have? Okay, you're English, Scottish, and Irish. Oh, that's wonderful. You're Irish. I would love to be Irish. I think that's just wonderful. I think I'm part um I told my husband the other day, I said, I think that I'm part gypsy. And the reason I say that is because I have a itch to travel. I want to travel, just sell everything, buy them. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry. Uh, anyway, I think I told my husband I thought I was gypsy because I like bling. I like blingy things. I don't have a lot of blingy things. Well, yeah, I do, but I just don't get to wear them as much. I think I'm gonna start wearing them on my videos. And I told him, I like to travel. I want to travel. I really do. I want to sell everything we have and just hit the road and enjoy the rest of our life. Just traveling the United States. That's what I'd love to do. And so I think I got part gypsy in me. Did Gypsies, if anybody knows did gypsies, because I've watched a lot of shows on TV about gypsies, and aren't they originally from England? Gypsies, they had caravans over there and stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. Renee, you think you're part gypsy? Cool. We'll be gypsy sisters. How's that? Are you a Romney gypsy? Okay, gypsies are mostly Romanian. Wouldn't it be cool if I was Romanian? I think it'd be so cool. Don't you all? I would love to be Romanian. I think they're very mysterious and cool. I really do. I think they are the coolest, coolest. I'm afraid I'm gonna miss a comment and not get to see. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I've seen a lot of shows on there were documentaries about I'm talking to Lulu and anybody else that wants to listen. I've seen a lot of documentaries about gypsies in England, and they were tearing their little parks down and running them off and burning up things that they had out around their house. I might have relatives come out of the woodwork. That's okay. I don't have to let them know where I'm at. I'm sure I have brothers and sisters out there, step or half brothers and sisters, or maybe just brothers, maybe just sisters. I do know I have that. And I'll tell you, I haven't told you all this story, so let me tell it to you tonight. My brother, mom had three children by her first marriage, and she gave them away because her husband got killed, and she says she couldn't raise them, but her older sister said that she begged her to keep them. Yes, I do too. I love the gypsy wedding dresses. They're huge. Me and my husband are going to renew our wedding vows when we get to our 50th wedding anniversary, which is in 3 years, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 3 years. And so anyway, mom gave them away. One was in Kentucky, which I got to see every year, and he died when he was 17. He had um oh gosh, I can't forget the disease he had now, but it was a disease, leukemia. And he was delivering papers and got hit by a car. And I'm not meaning to be a downer, this was years ago, and I've gotten through it. Me and him was very, very close. And anyway, I we got to go every summer and see him. But the other two, the boy and the girl, the youngest two, mom took to Michigan to y'all share my video, invite some of your friends, please. We got 19 people, 5 thumbs up. So I should have 19 thumbs up. So hit that thumbs up button for me, please. And anyway, so mom gave those two away, and she left them in Detroit, Michigan, with her sister-in-law, and so they raised them. And I seen he's older than I am. He's 65, and I'm 62, and he he took and I lost my train of thought again. Anyway, let me keep going on with the story. Um, Yes, just hit the thumbs up, Caroline said. There's 11. I got 20 people watching. I should have 20 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. Um, Thank you, Con. Is that Khan, Con? I'm not sure. Thank you. Um, but anyway, um, took them to Detroit. Well, my sister, my oldest sister, she ran away from home when she was 15, so I met her. And then, well, before that, my oldest brother got killed, and I got to see um, my, sister and brother. I got to meet them, but just briefly. Well, I fell in love with my brother, and my last memory of him, because I was only 7, and I think he was 12, 13, maybe, and I don't know, but anyway, I my last memory is holding his hand and walking down the street, and I just loved him to death. Well, I can't afford the Toddy palette, Lulu. I didn't buy it. Um, I can't buy all those. No, I don't. I just have what my computer has. I don't have a microphone. No, nope, I sure don't. But anyway, so I met my brother when I was 7. His name's Johnny Ray. And then I never seen him again. 40 some years went by. And somehow we found him, me and my sisters, that I was raised with. I was raised with 2 sisters, a half sister and a stepsister. And I'm closer to my stepsister. And I'm trying to have a relationship with my half sister because we're getting old. We need to bind together as sisters. And I need my sister. But anyway, it's the hard road with my stepsister. But anyway, somehow we found him. And it's when mom first got sick. And she was so happy he was coming to her house. So I left West Virginia to go to mom's. Where was I born? I was born in Willard, Ohio. That's where I was born. Anyway, my brother, when they got a hold of him, me and him text back and forth and everything. And he told me he was going to go to mom's and meet mom. He said, I thought she was dead. Said, I did not know. And I said, no, she's never stopped asking us to search for you. Mom was not able. So we kept searching. Well, luckily, my stepsister found out where he was at. She searched and she finally found him. He was in Florida all this time. Mom just wanted to see him so bad. So he came to mom's, and seems like it was in November of 2011. Yeah, 2011. 11, I'm thinking because it was cold in Ohio. So we got there, and I went in to mom's, and I was just elated. There was my brother that I had thought of since I was 7 years old, and I was so excited. And I only got 12 thumbs up and 18 people here. One none left. Bye. Sorry you don't like my content. Oh, the eye zapper. Yeah, you can get that. Well, you might want to go to their website, Tria, Tria Beauty. It's TRIA beauty.com. TRIA beauty.com. Anyway, so he's been in my life ever since, and I just love him. It's so nice to have a brother, the half brother, or yeah, half brother. I had a step brother. We weren't close. He passed away last month, and from complications of surgery. But yeah, you can get that online, Clinton. You might get it on Amazon. Look and see. Your thumbs up is there, Renee. Thank you. Does any of my children still live at home? No. All of my children are in their own homes. I have 3 girls now. My son died um, March 24th, 2011. And I'm raising 2 grandsons. So I have 2 boys here. They're 10 and 12. and they are a handful. And the older they get, the more expensive they get. So, yeah. But anyway, my brother he came here and lived a year here with me, and I enjoyed that. We had a few little problems, but nothing major. I just told him like it is. I'm a very straightforward person. If I get mad at you, you know I'm mad at you. I don't go to somebody else and expect them to tell you that I'm mad. You'll know I'm mad at you. And we'll work it out, and I'll still love you, hug you, and tell you I love you, and that's just the way it is. Just get it. I believe in getting it out in the open, getting rid of it, and hugging and telling one another you love each other and going on with your life. I got 19 people here and 17. Two more. I need two more thumbs up. Thank you, Caroline. It's been a hard road to be able to talk about it and get through it, and you all have helped me a lot. That's why I started doing videos. My oldest daughter, told me that, Mom, you love makeup, you love beauty, you love so many things. Why don't you start making YouTube videos? Because that'll get your mind off of, the loss of my brother and, help you through. And you can make friends and talk to people and everything. So I said, okay. That's what we'll do then. Oh, gosh. We're in the process of painting or changing doors and painting them. So this door is so ugly. But anyway, now my brother comes for, oh, Irene is your name? I was saying Renee. Say Beanie, and my name pronounced is Reenie. Oh, okay. Reenie is your name? Okay, I'm sorry I was calling you Renee. My brother went in, he was having trouble with his leg, his right leg, and he was getting no circulation to it. So he went in for what's it called? They took and was changing the vein out of his leg, putting a new vein in, and he never came out of surgery. I mean, he came out, they put him on life support, and he stayed in a room for a few days, and then he passed away. So, yeah, that's what happened to my brother. He was 67 years old. He he had been a Marine. He fought in the Vietnam War. He um, he was a hard worker and very much loved. Yes, I'll post it. I'm hoping I can learn how to do that. You're welcome. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. 23 people watching. Thank you all for coming in. Yes, that is tragic, Lulu. I just couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. Yeah, that was the brother I was raised with, and there was four of us. There was me and two sisters and my brother. That the step brother was my stepdad's son from a different marriage, and my stepsister was the same. They were both from the same marriage, and me and my sister was close. Dad raised them with us, so. And he was my stepdad, but I'm telling you, he couldn't have been a better dad than I couldn't have picked a better dad. He was just the best dad ever was. I loved him so much. He was better dad than I had a mom. My mom was a little cuckoo. Hi, Bridget. You're not close to your half brothers and sisters. I'm sorry you're not. I'm close, very, very close to one. We used to talk every day on the phone, and now it's not so much, but we do keep up with each other through Messenger on Facebook. And she calls me about once or twice a week because she's working and I'm not, so I have more time, but I never know when she's working. So that's just how that is. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. Yeah, it's so nice to have a family that you can talk to. Yeah, Facebook is great to stay in touch. Yep, it is. It's very, very nice to stay in touch with with Facebook and to make new friends. I mean, I consider you all my friends. I can talk to you all and tell you things, and I love getting the emails that I get from you all and all that. So I just love talking with you. I'm so glad I'm learning all about this live stuff so I can come on live a lot more. Lulu, I got to catch up on y'all's videos. I got to catch up on yours. I got to catch up on videos. I just got to catch up with you. This week has been a horrible week because I if you remember last Sunday, I told you that I got a bladder infection. Well, I stopped taking my antibiotic when I started feeling better because I hate taking antibiotics for 10 days, but I did. And the beginning of the week, that bladder infection came back with a vengeance. I'm telling you what. So I started back on that, on the antibiotics, and I'm taking them. So if it doesn't, it's better today. I still have a lot of pain in my back, but if it don't get better, I'm gonna go back to the doctor and tell him what I did and let him jump all over me. Hi, Becky. Yes, I'm doing okay. I'm doing great. What was dinner tonight at my house? Baked chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. That's what was for dinner. I'd like to start cooking and doing a little bit of cooking and showing you all how I do redo furniture. And what you have for dinner tonight, Lulu? Um, Yeah, I'd like to start doing some of that and doing it live. I think it'd be great. I'm learning this stuff and I don't know how to. I just cannot learn. I've tried and tried and tried. And I don't consider myself stupid, but I just can't learn certain things unless someone's here to tell me how to do it and let me do it. I cannot learn certain things. I've always been that way. I'm a slow learner. I just can't learn to edit. I have tried. Where is the camera? Is it? Yeah, right there. I have tried and tried to learn how to edit. I just can't do it. Yes, Renee, it is great meeting people from all over. So I am so glad that I've met people that pray for me, that talk to me. You're technically challenged, me too. I'm always scared I'm going to mess my computer up, and if I mess it up, I'm just out of luck because I can't get another one. They don't have layaway here anywhere. I'm a layaway person, laid away and pay a little at a time because I can't come up with $300 all at once. So I know, Jill, I'm supposed to take them till they're all gone, and I'm stubborn that way. I just hate taking an antibiotic. You know, they're so hard on you. People overuse antibiotics sometimes, I think, and I just don't like taking them. So, so what's everybody doing on Saturday night? I love stuffed peppers. You're not hungry yet? I started the diet. I'm doing that intermittent fasting, and I've lost 2 pounds so far. I had to do something. I'm gaining weight like nobody's business. You're doing your nails? I did mine last night. Anybody like them? I'm finally getting my nails back because I lost them every one when I was working at the nursing home because I was in so much water all the time. So, what color are you doing your nails, Lulu? I want to go buy a pretty red. Can anybody suggest a pretty red that's cheap? Maybe Walmart or uh, I don't know, Rite Aid. Well, we don't have a Rite Aid anymore. They turned it into Walgreens. Maybe Walgreens. Pretty nail, pretty red. I've never worn red, and I'm going to be bold and start wearing it. Well, I didn't have a UTI. I had a bladder infection. Yeah, I know they aren't. Um, I thought I had a UTI, but when I went to the doctor, they tested me and I had bladder. That's what was causing my back to hurt. I mean, I could barely walk. My back was so bad I could barely walk. So I'm I'm afraid I'm missing comments. Let me see if I've seen them all. I'm gonna do a TCA peel next week. Do y'all want me to do it live? Um, am I still calling her Renee? She said it was. I did. Oh, you had mushroom pizza? That sounds good. I love pizza. I could eat pizza for breakfast, dinner, and supper. I love pizza, any kind of pizza, even sardine pizzas. I love pizzas. Thank you, Lisa. Your name is Renee. I got to remember that and quit calling you Renee. Well, it might be my kidneys. I will. I will, Becky. I'll take them all. I promise. Oh, I'll remember Renee. 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 I'll try to remember Renee. I'm sorry. I love you anyway. So, um, what's everybody doing tonight? I don't know what else to say. What else? What else was I? Oh, has anybody done the intermittent fasting? My lip. I got out some old lipstick tonight. Not old, but some that I've had a while, but it's still good. You're staying home, Renee. I'm staying home too. I'm here with you all, and I love it. It's better than going out. Hanging out with your dogs. I was hanging out with Diva earlier. She just hangs to me. Oh my goodness, she's in with her papa now. And she tries to boss me around. Can y'all believe that? She is so used to me when I was all depressed and trying to just, you know, I just went to bed and I didn't get out. Well, she loved it. She loved staying in bed all day and all evening. And now that I'm trying to motivate myself to get up and get into life again, she comes to the edge of because my bedroom's over that way, and then the living room and everything is that way. And she'll come out of the bedroom. She won't hardly come out there, but if I come out, which I have been doing every day for about 2 weeks now, been motivating myself to get up. But anyway, um, she'll come to the edge of my office door. She will bark a funny bark, and when I come in here, she'll run toward the bedroom. Well, if I don't follow her, she'll come to the edge of this doorway and start barking that bark again. And I'll look at her and I'll say, "You ain't the boss of me, little girl." And she just barks and wants me to go to bed with her, and I won't. And so now when I take her in there, um, she will um, go to sleep and sleep all night. I'm glad we're having fun, Jill, and I'm glad you're having fun. Cuddle duds. I've never heard of cuddle duds. Yes, it is, Lulu. It's a huge step for me, and it's really a lot of work to do. You have to just motivate yourself. And I tell myself, girl, get up out of this bed. There's a life out there. So I've been motivating myself to get up. I'm trying to get some of this weight off I've gained. I went from 159 up to 169. So I'm trying to get that off. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I hate winter though. Winter is so cold and has been here, but usually, in November, usually we have nice weather. We can eat outside on usually on Thanksgiving Day and have done it on Christmas sometimes, but this year it turned cold fast. What kind oh, you all are Rainy and Jill are talking. Okay, that's okay. They sell what at Kohl's? Oh, the pajamas. Okay, thank you. Aw, Lulu, I love you. I really do. Thank you. Just keep me in your prayers. Don't cry, though. Please don't cry. Okay, Chicago area. It is colder than normal. Yeah, I think it's colder than normal all over. I hate it. I thought we was getting global warming. I love the heat. But I told my husband I would love to go to Florida for the summer or winter and then come back for the summer because I love summer here, but oh, I can't take the cold. My old bones, I have degenerative joint disease and my old bones just ache. Cold there in Ohio. Yeah, my sister and my husband's brother said it's very cold in Ohio. What part of Ohio are you from, Lisa? I'm originally from, um, and I just forgot, next to Huron County, Richland County. I was born in Huron County and raised in Richland County. So, good night, Babs. I love you. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Yes, this is my first live chat. You had chili for supper? That sounds good on a cold night. Yes, it is easy to make. My husband's the cook here. I quit cooking because I got tired of cooking, and so he took over cooking. He goes to the grocery store, he does the dishes, and all that good stuff. You live in Circleville. Okay, I know where Circleville is. So you're a little further south than my sister. So she's up, my sister and my brother in law are about 72 miles north of you, maybe 75. And then they are 129 miles from Cleveland. So they're between Columbus and Cleveland in a little tiny, tiny farming town. We don't even have a red light there. Never have, probably never will. From California. Well, hi there. Have I ever had cauliflower crust pizza? No, but I have seen it advertised. I know what you're talking about now. The Oprah advertises it. No, I never have, but I would try it. I'll eat anything. I love food. I'm a foodie at heart. I really am. I used to cook a lot and I would try all kinds of new recipes. I would, just all that stuff. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. I mean, not the hearts, but the thumbs up. I'm thinking about um, what is the name of that? I'm on it too, but I can't remember right now. Maybe the next one I'll remember it. Hi, Carol Ann. Thank you, Jilly. Thank you. Yes, I do too. I love macaroni and cheese, real gooey, ooey macaroni and cheese. Thank you, Lulu. I love your hair color. I seen it on you, and oh, I love that hair color. Love, love, love. I seen a lady at our Walmart. She was 70 years old and had all white hair, and it was short like mine is right now. And I just went and got my hair cut today, by the way. I colored it a couple weeks ago. It needs a touch up right in here because I look bald where that's all gray. And I'm not. There's hair there. I just, it needs color. But anyway, I seen that lady and her hair was about my length and everything. And right, it was all white except the root. And she had it lavender. And oh my goodness, it was so pretty. And I told her it was pretty. And she just, it tickled her to death. When y'all go out and you see something that you like, tell that person you like it. Because you don't know what kind of day they're having, and that may just brighten their day. But it did her. She said, "Oh, I was so worried that people wouldn't like it," and I said, "Oh no, I love it. I love it." And she said, "Thank you, thank you." And she smiled and raised that head up. So if you see someone out and you like their hair or you like their outfit, go up and say, "Oh, I love that outfit," or "I love that jewelry," and make their day. Okay, I understand that, Lulu, and I know why it's purple. And doesn't matter. I love it. It looks good on you. You wear it well. You are such a pretty, pretty lady, Lulu. Yeah, you can. I've seen that, Renee. The color sticks are they work really good or Sally's. Now our wall we had just got a Walgreens and we have a Walmart and it's about 23 miles from where I live. And the Walgreens is about probably 9 miles from where I live. But Sally's is like 70 miles, and that's one way. You know, all of the big stores and good stores are real far off. We have to drive all the way to Charleston. So, hello. You use them, Reenie, and you really like them, and they stay well. Cause sometimes I sweat. I started having hot flashes. I thought I was through all that junk. I told my husband, I said, I went through my menopause years already and I was done with it. I thought I stopped that a long time ago and I've been having hot flashes and I only have about maybe two a day. My face turns so red and I start sweating, and I'm telling you what's the truth. I don't like it. I call it a Bermuda breeze. You know, that hot breeze. Shoot, shoot you over hot flashes. You're having them too, Lulu? Yes, it does. And we need to lift one another up instead of cutting one another down. I can't say that name, but I love that hair color. It is such a good hair color. Shiny, vibrant, doesn't fade a lot. I can't say the word. Hello, Barry. No, my sister-in-law said it takes about 10 years to get through menopause, and it did me. I went into surgical menopause when I was 37. And it took me about 10 years till I was in my late 40s, and I quit having them, and I took a hormone up till I was about 40. 42, 43, and that helped a lot. Um, but yeah, it takes about 10 years. Hello, Benoit. Give me a thumbs up. I got 23 viewers and 23 thumbs up. Thank you all for the thumbs up. You is 57. Well, I went into surgical menopause. So that's why I went through mine early. It was hard on my kids, let me tell you. Yeah, you can take black cohosh. That's really good. Yeah, at night they're the worst, aren't they? Oh my God, hot flashes at night. And I have night sweats anyway. And I have bad dreams all the time. And so I'm screaming in my sleep, and my husband's having to wake me up. There's 25 viewers and only 24 thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, Barry. I support a lot of YouTubers. Yes, I do. I think we need to support each other. A lot of us do. What are we talking about? Menopause. Menopause right now. We're just talking about anything we want to talk about. That's right. And I had two very, very, very good girlfriends. I have one girlfriend that lives in Michigan. She used to live here, and we was like this. And she left and went to Michigan, and I don't get to see her that often. I went up and visited her one time with a girlfriend from here. I had two great, great girlfriends. They were best, best girlfriends. We did everything together. If you watch my Porch Setting Sunday, I've told stories about things that we done together. And no, I'm not from Michigan. No, I'm originally from Ohio, and I'm in West Virginia now. But we were very, very close, and both of them passed away. One from stubbornness, and one from uh, illicit drug use and diabetes, complications of diabetes. Hi, Carol. I'm glad you're here too. It's good to see everybody. Good. I'm glad you've heard my stories, Renee, about my girlfriends. I miss them so bad. And, I haven't made any other friends since. I've had plenty of acquaintances, but uh, here in the area I'm in, we have a lot of people that are social climbers. So if you're not anywhere socially, they don't want anything to do with you. So I don't have any friends because I'm a nobody. Yes, stubbornness. She died from stubbornness. She got pneumonia, would not go to the doctor, and she laid in her house on the couch telling her husband, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And finally, he had to call an ambulance because she just um, got bad. She went septic. I rushed to the hospital, and they said there's nothing that they could do for her. And I said my goodbyes and told her she was stubborn and that she was stronger than that, and she better fight this. And she couldn't. She went septic, and it killed her. So I said it was stubbornness. She wouldn't go to the hospital. She wouldn't go to see a doctor or anything like that. So that's what killed her. Thank you, Carol. I just got it cut today. I'm glad that you like it. Your twin sister died the same way, Carol. I'm sorry. That is tough when you lose a twin. I know that's tough. I've had twins that have lost siblings. They're other twin say that it's very hard. Yes, that I think that was stubbornness. Don't you, Lulu? I think she was just too stubborn. If she'd went to the hospital, she wouldn't have died. She left grandchildren behind. She left a husband, uh, 3 children. I mean, and me. I loved her dearly. We had been friends for over 15 years, and the other one that died, we had been friends for uh, 45 years. I knew her before she married my husband's cousin. My husband's cousin and her were dating when me and my husband moved to West Virginia after we got married. So, and I met her then. And we just clicked right off, just clicked to where we were friends and we were friends. We defended each other. If someone talked about the other one, I said, listen, there was one of her sister in laws that wanted to talk about her. And this is Dora Mae that I'm talking about. She was my husband's cousin's wife. And her sister-in-law, if I'd go to her house, she would want to talk about Dora Mae. And I said, listen, no, 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 that's my friend. You're not going to talk to me about my friend. That's my friend. So, needless to say, I never went around that sister-in-law again because I don't want to put that kind of people that is going to try to backstab someone that they say they like. I don't like that kind of stuff. Don't like it at all. Thanks for coming back. Okay, Jilly, you go finish dinner. Bye. Love you, and you take care too. Have a good evening. Hello, lovelies. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Wow, 27 thumbs up. That is great. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy that everybody got to join me. I love having everybody here. Not if it's a dirty one, we don't, but you can tell your joke as long as it's not dirty. I don't like dirty jokes. I haven't got to get an interview with her yet. Um, we're trying to get in touch with a man that knows the family, or he may be related, and we're trying to get in touch with him, but he's hard to catch, and so he can set that up. Nails are done. I wish I could see him. What color? What color did you do, Lulu? I don't know. What do you call a dinosaur that snores? Yeah, that is so sad. And in this day and time, hardly anybody dies of sepsis, especially from pneumonia. I mean, that's just unheard of in this day and time. Ain't a dinosaur? Yeah, that's a knee slapper. Charcoal gray with micro glitter. Oh, you know me and glitter. You know me and those shiny things. Okay, he had a triple bypass. Let me tell you about those bypasses. They are great, but let me tell you, he will go through a period where he'll be very depressed. You'll have to help him through that and get him, maybe help because they get very, very depressed. My dad did after his surgery. He just was so depressed. So you got to help him through that, Linda. Um, the best thing to do is start encouraging him to walk. If you're in an area where he can walk a little bit, walk with him. Do fun things that he wants to do that, or that he likes to do that you can do with him. Just make things fun. You got to keep him from getting depressed. That's okay. We like corny, don't we, girls? I'll be praying for your husband, Linda. I really will. Okay, what I missed. That's horrible, Jill. I see that. So let me see what I missed. Let me go back up here. What I miss. I like baseball. Yes, I do. Okay, I didn't see that. Mm, I don't think I seen alcohol. Reenie, what are you talking about with alcohol? I didn't see anything that you said other than alcohol. So I missed something. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I'm trying to read and I can't read and talk at the same time. I can't chew gum and walk it. No, I'm kidding. I can walk. What is batadum? I don't understand that. What is what's horrible, Jill? I missed it. I'm so sorry. I just got my hair cut today, everybody. Yeah, it's a lot of sad stories, but that's life. Life is not always happy. There's a lot of ladies in here that's lost a lot in the last few years, a lot. So we we vent and talk about that kind of stuff. What's in the list? Oh, someone died from alcohol. Okay, cirrhosis. Is that from the liver? You can get cirrhosis without ever drinking a drop of alcohol. I know people that's never drank in their life and they got cirrhosis. Some people it runs in their family. It is a um, in their gene. You're 17. Oh, what I'd give to be 17 again. Maybe not. I know I wouldn't want to be 17. The angry grandpa died from cirrhosis. The angry grandpa. I don't know who angry grandpa was. You know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're grandmas. I'm a granny. I'm a glitzy granny. I got glitzy granny right across my van in the back. I'm proud to be a granny. I'm a great granny. Going to be another great granny in February, I think. February? Yeah, February. Having another great grandson. Hi, Dawn. Oh, he was a big YouTuber. Okay. Hi. He says, hi, grandmas. Hi. Okay, Rennie. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know that Angry Grandpa was a YouTuber. I had no idea. I don't bake cookies anymore. I used to. Oh man, did I ever bake cookies. Everybody, I could probably go and find people right now that I could bake cookies and sell them to. Have I mentioned why your grandsons live with? Oh no, I don't know if I have or not. Their mother, and it's not inappropriate. You ask me anything you want to ask me. Their mother and daddy split up, which we had them from the time they were born till now. They came to our house from the hospital. They are drug users. So and now they have stopped, but the boys don't want to live with them. But at the time, they were both um, drug addicts. And now they are on treatment, but to me, you're trading one drug for another. And so, and she doesn't have that motherly instinct. Their dad lives in another county, and he gets them every now and then on the weekend whenever he wants them. But he's got another son now that he had with another girl, and he tries, I guess. But we don't get any financial aid from either parent. What can you do? And that's why I had to work all the time, but I just can't handle working in the place. And I never did talk about why I wanted to quit. But I wanted to quit because I'm going to tell you, I'm 60. At the time when I quit, I'm 61 years old, and I had never been called a liar so many times in my life than I had been the year I worked there. I worked there a year, and I'm telling you, the last day I worked there, I was either gonna leave or and I'm not a fighter. I'm really not. I'm too old to be fighting. But I was fixing to grab her by the head of the hair. I'm telling you, she just lied, and she would call me a liar, trying to make herself look good, and I just am not gonna put up with that. I couldn't do it no more. I would leave there sometimes crying, and they didn't pay me enough. They didn't pay me enough money to put up with junk like that. So yeah, they came to my house because my daughter was living with me at the time. So they came to my house from the hospital, and they've been with us ever since. We tried to push the last one off on her, the last son, the 10-year-old. When he was born, we had moved him in next door to us, the daddy and the mom, my daughter and her husband, and tried to get them to um, take care of the boys, let them live in a house that we had. And they just wasn't gonna do it. Wasn't gonna do it. So we had to, finally, we brought Avery here because he was just seeing things he shouldn't see, where we tried to push him, to her, and she just wasn't taking care of him like she should. I try to be kind because my quote, this is my favorite quote: "Do unto others as you would have others do unto you." So I treat people the way I want people to treat me. Now, do they treat me the way I treat them? Not always. Um, I am very kind. I don't allow bullying. If I see somebody being bullied, I'm stepping in. Um, and now, though, when I was attacked in March, I don't go anywhere by myself anymore. It really done a number on my psyche. It done a number on my small town. Bye, Barry. If you're leaving, take care. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Anybody that's not subscribed, you need to subscribe. So I want to make a goal to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Um, I'm hoping that I can. Oh, and Lulu, that lady or the group that I told you about on Facebook is called Natural Chaos. And the lady that is on YouTube, her YouTube channel is Natural Chaos. Now she shows all kinds of skincare things that she does. She injects her own lips, and she was on the doctors, and I mean, one of the a nurse, an injectable nurse, um, she called the FDA on this girl. But I've been subscribed to her a long time, and I learned so much from her. Now, am I going to do my own lips and inject my own lips? Hi, Papa Texas. Thank you. Yes, you tell them. Hit that thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by. You follow her too, Carol? Did you see that? I think that is horrible. I think that as women and adult women, if we want to do those types of things, then it's none of nobody's business. We're taking the chance upon ourselves. But am I going to inject my own lips? I enjoy watching her. But now I would like to try that one where you can do the injectables that without needles. I really would. If I had the money, I would have my lips done. I'd like to have my upper lip done right here. I really would. Make it a little bigger and just a better pout. I really would. Here in our area, they just started. I did go for a consultation to see what the cost was so that I could maybe save the money. I haven't because every time I get a little bit of money saved, the boys need something. They got to have this or got to have that for school and stuff, and they come first. So if I ever get the money, I'm having my lips done. I sure would. Did I see Sharon's dress for the wedding? No. Is she getting married? Is Sharon getting married? Nah, we need a little bit more, Papa. You did what, Carol? Oh, Jill is asking you if you've seen the dress. Sharon who? Here they charge, I think it was 475. 475, something like that. I got it wrote down in my purse. He did a whole thing for Botox. See, I got lines across my forehead. I would love to smooth those out and maybe raise this a little bit and Botox. He said Botox would do that. So I just went for a consultation because it didn't cost me anything. I'll send you a link. I'll give you a link, Lulu, on Messenger after I stop this live video, okay? I'll send it to you on Messenger. Okay, you all. Jill, what Sharon, tell me. I'm really, really you're welcome, Lulu. You did your own Botox on your 11s. I don't have 11s yet. Mom had furrows right here, and I'm scared to death I'm gonna get them. But see, I just get this little bit right here, but mom's was like this, and I'm scared to death I'm gonna get that. Oh, now I've made a place. I do that laser that was sent to me by Tria Beauty or Tree of Beauty. I do right through here with it. I do right through here. I do here. And I do right here. Now, I haven't been doing it lately, but I'm telling you, it really works. I love that thing. Sharon's getting married. Who's she marrying? Tell me who she's marrying, Jill. Oh, Sharon's daughter, Lindsay, is getting married. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see the dress though. I did know that she was getting married. I thought maybe Sharon was getting married. I'm excited too. No, you don't. You just need clean, dry skin. And how I do it, I'll do a live on that. I did do a video, I think, but I'll do a live to show you. It's better. I'm finding now lives are easier and people can ask questions and all that stuff. Sharon Taylor wise, yeah. But she called it isn't she's calling herself, is it Sharon Lee now? I don't know who y'all talking about. I'm all confused now. You need a serum if you're doing the micro needling because it makes it glide easier. I just use I just use my mind is going blank tonight. You asking me if I have a new hair color? Yeah, it is. I can't remember the color I bought, but it's got a red tone. And thank you. I like it too. And I just got my hair cut today. I could not take. I was going to try to let it grow to here and like I have before and do a inverted bob. I couldn't take it no more. Okay, Dawn. Thanks for dropping by. You have a great evening. Enjoy your movie. Thank you, Games. This is my first live. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you have to have a serum when you're doing. See, I just did that. What do you call it? Microneedling, Lulu, the other night. Was at my live on Facebook when I done that, and my skin it's peeling a little bit through here, and it peeled some through here, and I still got a few right through here. I still have a few oh what do you flakes if you can see the flakes right here, but I'll use the chemical peel that the ordinary has, the red one. I can't remember the name of it right at the moment, but it's the one that goes on your face, looks like a bunch of blood. That stuff is wonderful. You leave it on 10 minutes, you take it off, and it exfoliates so good. And then I use my I have a what's it called? Mia. It's called Mia something. Anyway, I use that and I every night on my face too. Yeah, it's expensive. It is expensive. I'm so glad the company reached out to me on no, not Facebook, on Instagram, and asked me, told me that I was a candidate to try it out, and would I submit a, I had to submit a picture and put it up on uh, Instagram, and then they would gather in all the people that submitted a picture and they would vote who won. And I won. I could not believe it. I've never won nothing like that in my life. And I love it. Yeah, I feel lucky. Blessed. I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. God's blessed me abundantly. I mean, I've not had an easy life, but you have to take the good with the bad and you just run with it. So, and that's you have to just make life what you want. And I've decided I'm taking my life back. So there you go. 26 people and 34 thumbs up. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Yeah, they had for the eye, they said it was for the eye, for right in this area right here. But I thought, if it'll work here, it's going to work in between my eyes. And I'll tell you, when you do it, it feels like someone's snapping you with a rubber band real fast. Thank you. Thank you, lovely. Um, some of it, I do like Dr. Denise's stuff she sent me. It is the pads that you use. I can't remember the name of them, but I love those, and I will repurchase those when I can. I still have some left. a little bit like this. I love those things. And but I've found too that the Ordinary, there's a lot of good things in that Ordinary that is really, really good stuff. Bye, Linda. You have a good night, honey. I'll be praying for your husband. Well, I think it would. I can't tell you to buy it. It's too expensive for me to say, oh, run out and buy it because everybody's going to have different, um, different experiences with it. But my experience with it, I love it. I'll tell you what, I was using it and I don't know if I had even told my husband that I was doing it. And one day I walked through the house and he looked at me and he said, something has changed about your face. He said, it looks so good. And he said, your skin is just so smooth and beautiful. And I was about floored and knocked over because he never mentions nothing like that. So I love that Tree of Beauty little thing. And I use it here, 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 through here. I mean, I think they have a money back guarantee, Lulu. Go back to their site and read up and see that. Maybe you can try it. And if you like it, keep it. If you don't, maybe you can send it back. I don't know. I don't know what their policy is, but go and read and see. Um, okay, I will. Thank you, Lulu. You are so sweet. Yeah, the Ordinary Reenie, I'm telling you, all my experience with all the products that I've used from the Ordinary, I love. And I've used the hyaluronic acid. I used it the other night on my live when I done my micro needling. I'm gonna start doing that once a month. I'm gonna do a TCA peel, 15% TCA peel this week coming because I'm not going anywhere for Thanksgiving. I'll be home, and my kids has already seen my peels and how I do, so I don't care. And I'm not going Black Friday shopping because I don't have the money to Black Friday shop. But anyway, um, I'm going to do that TCA peel, and I'll probably you all suggest when you want me to do it, and I'll do it live. I don't care, um, because I know a lot of people go Black Friday shopping. So I don't want to do it on when they're gone or whatever. So I'm going to advertise it more so maybe I can get more people in. That would be great. Yes, my husband noticed. He noticed my eyes, around my eyes, and between my eyes because between my eyes gets real, real. I don't know if you can see it. See, I still have wrinkles here. I can't get I started using my Retin-A again. I can't get that Tria laser up in here because they said don't go close to your eye. But right through here, can you see? Right here, I don't have crow's feet because I do it right through here, right here. And I don't do it for the minute that they say. I pass over it. You're supposed to keep it on this side one time, till the thing quits. Leave it on one side. I turn it on again and do it two times. Each side I do two times. Here I do two times. Here I do three or four times because I am scared to death I'm going to get that great big furrow that my mom got. Wait, I'm missing comments. You've never done a peel? Oh, I love my peels. They just smooth out the texture of your skin. Um, if you have a lot of texture on your skin, it doesn't do it all at one time. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not going to put it on and poof, you got smooth, smooth skin. It's a consistent thing. You have to be consistent with anything you do. If you use skincare, you've got to be consistent with it. You've got to do it every morning, every night. And it's never too late to start your skincare regimen because let me tell you, I never really got started on doing anything to my skin until I was in my late 40s, maybe early 50s. And I just, kept at it, kept at it, kept at it. And I used everything I could think of to use, and it worked. I mean, I have been guessed when someone has seen me, they thought, well, when I started work at the nursing home where I was working, some of the ladies down there thought that when I started work, I was in my 40s, late 40s, 47. I told them I was going to make those two people my best friends. And I did. We were really good friends. I use it right through here. I don't go up here. I think I'm going to try to start doing that very carefully, but I do it right through here. Right through, I put it right here and go up this way, right back and forth like this. So I'll do a live and show you all how I might do that. Night, lovelies. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Renee, the ordinary peel, that red, I can't remember what it's called. Lulu, do you know what it's called? The ordinary, the red container. I mean the little drop glass jar with the dropper, and it's red. It's a burgundy, looks like blood when you put it on. Peels. I love the peels when you've been using your Retin-A because it just takes all that dead skin off, and you do it once a week. I can't remember the name of it. It's a something like that. Anyway, it's a chemical peel, but the TCA is a very that peel is very it's better than the one from the ordinary. It causes your skin to uh shed its whole top layer, and it just smooths your skin out, makes the texture look better if you have open, big pores. And I do in certain areas. I do on my nose, and I do right through here. So the TCA peel helps along with I use Retin-A. But now listen, when you do a TCA peel, stop your Retin-A for at least a week before you do the okay, you don't use the red product? Okay. I'll show you all that the next live that I do. Now that I've done a live, I may do a live every night. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I love the TCA peels, and it takes about a week. Now, don't do it if you have to, and they're best to do in the winter because there's not a lot of sun. So I'll have to see. I can get that peel right now if y'all want to wait. I'll show it to you. Do you want me to? Hi, Jill. I'll go get it. I'll run and get it right now. I'll be right back. Y'all heard music. It's my husband watching a Western. And I don't have the rights to that. So don't tag me, YouTube. Anyway, this is it right here. It's called AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. It's a 10-minute exfoliating facial. It looks like this. I love this stuff. I do it about once a week. And let me tell you, I have had it since 5/1/18, and it's still just as potent. I always put a date on my things when I got it. So I had it 5/1/18. Doesn't take very much, and it peels very good. You can feel it. It burns a little. I mean, I can take pain like that. No pain, no gain. Let me see what I missed. You can buy it online. It's called The Ordinary by Deciem. let me see if it's on here. DECIEM. You can order it off of their website. Also, Ulta carries it now. Or is it Sephora? Okay, you can buy it at Sephora. They have it in their stores. You can buy it in Sephora. I do they have it at Ulta too, Lulu? I'm not sure. I thought they had it at Ulta. I'm glad you like this. What all did I miss? This is so much fun. I'm glad she's doing this. Brings us all close. Yes, it does. And I just love my friends on YouTube. I have that's the only friends I have is you all. I do too. What do you mean, Lulu? Beauty, no pain. You don't like pain? I mean, nobody likes pain, but I can take a little pain to make my skin look better. Yeah, and the ordinary. I think this was only $5 or $6. And there's a few things I'm out of right now that I'm waiting to get, but yeah, I love the ordinary. Love it. I haven't found the ordinary, which I haven't really bought any. I haven't found a good moisturizer. I need to find me a real good moisturizer. Yeah, beauty is pain sometimes, Renee. Thank you, Norma. I try to be. I'm Sarah. That is that Sarah. Sarah Vave. Sarah V. Okay. Okay. It's really good moisturizer for nighttime. I need something for nighttime. I have a moisturizer for daytime, but I need something for nighttime. Now I keep this in my refrigerator. My husband bought me a little here's well, let me see if I get it in there. There's what the can y'all see that? That is that backwards? Yeah, it's backwards. But anyway, there you can see it if you want to write it down real quick. It's AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling solution. But anyway, my husband bought me this small a couple years ago. This small refrigerator. It's about this tall and about that wide, and I keep it in my beauty room where I have all my makeup and everything, and I keep my skincare in that. You don't have to keep it in the refrigerator, but I think you should because it lasts longer then. Yeah, CeraVe. Okay, it's really good. You can get it at Walmart and Target. Okay. Okay. That's what I'll get then. And it's not very expensive, is it? The CeraVe? Is it CeraVe or CeraVe? You can't tell me. You just can write it down. I think it's CeraVe. Yeah. CeraVe face wash. I need to buy I used to use well, I've been using it. What is it? Clean and Clear? But that's too drying. I've noticed it's really drying out my face, and I need something with some moisture in it for a face wash. So I've been hunting for a face wash too. So I'll try that too. CeraVe. Okay, thank you, Lulu. Yeah, I keep my face oils in the refrigerator too. The ones that don't harden up. There's a few that I got. Now I use some face oils from the Amish. I buy them in Ohio when I go to Ohio, and I love them. And I keep those in the refrigerator, but they harden on me. So there's one of them that hardens on me. Okay, with it's hydrating with ceramides. That's what I need. Oh, did it? Yeah, I noticed it did, so I did not repurchase it because and I'd been using it a while, and then I finally decided I'd read on it, and it is for oily skin. That the one in the, the pump, and it's orangey color. I just didn't think. I just thought, it's. I've heard a lot about Clean and Clear products, and everybody said they were good, so I bought it, and I from now on, I'm going to make it a habit of reading all the directions, all of what it says, because I've made the mistake of getting a few products that are for oily skin. I do not have combination. Well, sometimes I get oily right around my nose at night when I'm sleeping, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm oily right here. That's it, just real tight. It's not out through here or nothing, and not up in here. So I can't use anything like that. I don't have combination skin. I have very, very dry skin, and that's from using the Retin A. So I gotta find something. Thank you. I colored my hair a couple weeks ago, and I got my hair cut today. Thank you, Norma. Okay, I'm gonna remember that CeraVe face wash and the CeraVe in the tub. Lulu said the tub, so that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna look for it, and you can get it. You think you could get it at Walgreens because that's closest to me. We just got a Walgreens about 2 months ago, and I love it. I go in there and ogle at everything. I go in and oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. So I went in, when they first opened just to see how different it was from Rite Aid, and it is so much cleaner, so much nicer, more variety of things. I just love it. So I'm going to try to save this video to my channel. So I don't know how, but I'm going to try. And maybe people will watch the replay. Target is like 70 miles from me. Okay, I can get it at Walgreens, Rennie. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is Sadie. I love that name. Sadie Mae. That's a hillbilly name. Sadie Mae. I hope you don't get mad at me for saying that. I love your name. I can hear a mama hollering, Sadie, Sadie Mae. That's so funny. I love it. My mother-in-law used to get out and holler at her kid, and I love it. I love the old ways. Don't get mad at me, Sadie. Aw, thanks for the smiley faces. I'm glad you don't get mad at me. Okay, what I miss here? Yes, I do. I dye my brows. I got a little tiny brush that I use, and I just put it. What I do is I put a little bit of coconut oil here, a little bit of coconut oil here, and a little, right around each eyebrow. And then I put the color in my hand, put that little tiny brush in there, and I just brush it through about 3 or 4 times and let it go with my hair. And it's the last thing I color, though, is my eyebrows. I didn't blend my eyeshadow enough today. But yeah, and I use my Retin A on my eyelids and up as close as I can under my eyes. Doesn't bother me at all. I don't put a lot there. I just like when I'm putting this on here, I take my Retin A and I go just like that. And I buy my Retin A and I found out you do not have to have a prescription. I buy it from the Reliable RX, and you don't have to have a prescription now. And I've bought from them for at least at least 5 years, almost 5 years, and never had a problem. Never. I buy the 1%, and it's a gel. And it's better to buy in bulk. If you buy it, maybe you can get 2 or 3 other ladies to go in with you, and all of you buy it together. And then I think shipping and handling is $11. It comes from India. and it doesn't take a long time to get. It's not like when you buy from China, everything of theirs comes over on a slow boat. When you buy from India, they send it, I must send it on airplane because you're not, maybe, I'm going to stretch and say you're 2, maybe 3 weeks getting it, but sometimes I don't think it takes that long, but I'm going to say that because I'm not 100% sure. Reliable. Yeah, it's online. It's they're over in India. Hi, glad you could make it. Give me a thumbs up. You can use Vaseline too, Sadie Mae. You can use Vaseline too. That's your name. I'm gonna call you Sadie Mae because I love that. I love that name. If I had a granddaughter, great granddaughter, I think I'll try to talk my grandson into naming her Sadie Mae because I love your name. Hi, honey. Yes, I am. I host Thanksgiving every year. My husband does the cooking. I help do the prep. I'm the prep cook and he's the cook. And my children fight over his um, stuffing, who's going to take it home, the leftovers. And we tell them, leave us some too. But they love his stuffing and he does all the cooking on Thanksgiving. And he has for a few years now. Before that, I would cook a few things and take them to his mom. My mom never did have Thanksgiving in her house. I can't remember ever, even as a child, sitting at the table and having Thanksgiving at mom's. And she didn't do it after all of her kids left. She didn't have us all back for Thanksgiving. So that was mom. But I swore that I was going to have Thanksgiving for my kids. I want my kids to come. We play games. We have a big-eyed time. You like the way I say what? Sadie Mae? What does that mean, Jill, the SSGB? You go to your brothers for Thanksgiving? Well, I don't have any brothers around here, and I don't have any sisters around here, and I don't have any sister-in-laws around here that I can get together with. They all passed away. We used to all get together at my husband's mother's house. We had all the cousins knew each other. My children knew their cousin. Now, family's not like family used to be, but now nobody knows nobody in the family. I remember all the little kids that grew up and then they're adults now and having children of their own, and their children is not knowing each other. And I mean, my children's children does not know their cousins or nothing. I mean, and it's sad because we used to all get together and my kids miss it. And I used to host every year, me and my husband, we started having family reunions because my son, he was all about family, loved his family dearly. And when I would, and my middle daughter had come to me and said, Mom, why don't you start having a family reunion because nobody knows anybody anymore. And no, we don't get together like we did when grandma was living and everything. So I started having that. I used to be very, very organized. I used to be able to plan a party and I could plan a party like nobody's business. And I could plan a surprise party to where nobody knew. I've had surprise parties and a lot of people invited and nobody was the wiser. The person was so surprised. They never knew nothing. But once my son passed away, I got so unorganized and I got to be my main house is very clean and very organized and looks good, but my bedroom's a mess. And I never was like that before, but I'm tending to hold on to things because I know that I'm afraid that something will happen to somebody else that I love, and I won't have that thing. But I'm realizing through therapy, I've went to therapy. I don't go now, but I did go, and it gave me a lot of food for thought. Let me see what everybody's saying. Very true. Families and no, they're not, Sadie Mae. Oh, you like the way I say Sadie Mae, huh? Well, thank you. Sadie Mae. um, I used to love planning parties, and I bet you're really good at it too. Um, oh, you just came back in the chat? Well, welcome back. Anyway, I'm learning that the things is not the person. I always have them right here, and I have so many memories of my son. So I've been getting rid of things. I do have some things that belong to my son that I'm going to give to his daughter. So yeah, I'm learning and I'm getting through it. I feel that way. My grandma, or that was the way it was with my grandma too, and that's the way it was with my husband's mother. She was the patriarch of the family, and I bet your grandma was the patriarch of the family. And when the patriarch passes, then there's usually no one steps up to take that. I got to get a drink of water. No one takes steps up to take that responsibility to be the patriarch. So that's lost. My mom was not the patriarch of our family because she didn't step up. So she didn't plan anything for her kids to do together. Me and my stepsister, like I said, we're like this. And we've always been like that. We always had to be like that growing up because had it not been for us being close that way, we wouldn't have survived our childhood. So we had to be very close because we protected each other from mom. My mom, now that I am older and now that I think back, I think my mom had a mental illness when we were growing up. You'd make a horrible party planner. I bet if you just sat down and took your time to plan a good party, it takes about 2 weeks to just get things together. That's me. You can't do it on the fly. You got to really plan. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you're liking the live stream. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's like um being with family. Who is JoJo? Woo. Who do you like JoJo? I don't know any JoJo. So yeah, I we host every year, and I probably will until I'm not able. And then my daughter is already sick; she'll take over that. My oldest daughter, because she's like me, she loves her family being together and thinks that we should all be together. Well, I'm glad, Lulu. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it immensely. Love that you all love the live, chat. Really, really glad you're here. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you all are here. My audio cuts out sometimes, and the video has lots of color grain. Well, I'm sorry that's happening for you. Everybody else is liking it. Sorry, Awu. Thank you, Baking Diva. I mean, I haven't had any complaints other than him. So I'm not bothering anything. See, everybody likes it, Awu. Um, how do I take care of my grandchildren and not resent it? You mean resent my daughter? You can't do it. I do. At times, I get very, very angry because I had my children very early. By the time I was 21, I had all, or 24, I had all four of my children. We had children young so that we could raise them and still be young enough. I've always wanted to travel and still be young enough to enjoy the rest of our life. Um, do I resent my boys? No, I love my boys better than life. They helped me through a lot of hard times by giving me so much love, and I'll take all that love. If their mother doesn't want it, hey, I'll take it all. I'll take all them hugs, all them kisses, all them I love yous. I'll take them all because they are so good to me and they help me. They help me today do things. One folded towels for me. Now, he may not fold them exactly how I like them, but they're folded. I don't care anymore. I used to be very anal about how things was done. It had to be done a certain way. Oh, I don't want that like that. And I redo it. Once you reach a certain age, no, you don't care as long as it's done. Just happy it's done. Okay, thank you, Lulu. Sound and video is perfect on your end. That's good. That one, maybe that guy was just I don't know how to throw people out of here. And you know what? I look at it this way. Negative comments is at least the comments and a view is a view. As long as they don't start using the Lord's name in vain and cussing, let them come. You're sacred to through the teenage years as an older woman. Yes, they do, Sadie Mae. They sure do. But you got to start with loving yourself. We're just chit chatting here. Scared. Okay, you're scared to a fault. You know what? When I got attacked back in no back in March, I got very scared. I wouldn't go anywhere. If I did, my husband went with me, and I stayed so close to him that I was almost up under his arm. And then me and him have talked. I went to therapy, and I've talked to people and everything. We're talking about everything. And oh, you're scared to raise teenagers. Why? Why are you scared to raise teenagers? I've got a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old. And yeah, the older they get, the harder it gets. Oh, good for you. What kind of work you do? Um, Teenage years for me, Lulu, with my oldest daughter, she put me through a lot. A lot. Oh my gosh. I Until she started 7th grade, she was an A student. When she went to 7th grade, all HE double hockey sticks broke loose with that child because she got to be in junior high with several other kids from all different schools. I mean, there was other kids coming to that school that she had never met before. So she was getting with the good, the bad, and the ugly, so to speak. Aw, thank you, Jill. Oh, as a grandmother, you hate raising, you're scared to raise teenagers? Well, you raised your kids, and I'm assuming you did a pretty good job because I know I done the best job I could do. I always said I didn't want to treat my children the way my mother treated me, so I did not. Everything I did in life, I always thought about my children. And I always said to myself, how will this affect my children? And that kept me from doing things that I shouldn't do. Because I always, said to myself, I'm not bragging on myself, but as a young child, I learned a lot of lessons through watching my mom how to treat people. Mom was not a very nice person. And especially the people she was related to. Other people outside, yes. School is hard. I can't, you know what? I can't do the schoolwork now. I just can't do it. Oh, you call for a garage door service. Okay, And you do outbound calls? Do you get a lot of people yelling at you? Did you Yeah, you do inbound. They call you. Okay. Okay. As long as they can call you, that's good. But when you call out, because I worked in telemarketing for 5.5 years, I'm telling you what. Oh, they call for installing repairs. Okay, so you make pretty good money, don't you? 13 an hour. Sitting on my, oh, yeah, but your booty gets big when you sit on it all the time. Isn't what annoying? People? No. I love people. Love meeting new people. It's fun. Give me a thumbs up if you're in here and subscribe, please. What's insane? Poor gingerbread man. Papa Texas must have left. Did he leave? Let's see. Are you still here? If you come in, give me a thumbs up, please. I would appreciate it. Let me see what comments I'm missing. What I was going to say, if you said you have the difficult decision of raising your grandchildren, pray about it. That's what you need to do. If you have to make a decision, always pray about it and let God lead you and let your heart lead you. That is your flesh and blood. But if you're going to be resentful toward the grandchildren, it's better for someone else to raise it because, they weren't asked to put in the situation they were put in. They weren't, they didn't ask to be, to have the parents that done whatever they done. I don't know if they passed away or if, I don't know the situation and you don't have to tell me. I'll just pray for you, for God to help you to make the right decision. That's all I can say about that because I ask God about everything and everything I have is because of the Lord. Okay, I've missed a lot of comments here. I'm sorry. Your heart says one thing and your brain says another thing. It's always best to listen to your heart. But you weigh it out. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you not to do it. You weigh it out. You make your decision and do what you think is right for you because that's the best thing to do. That is the best thing to do. We just made the decision that we did not want our boys going into foster care. The system here, it is horrible, horrible, horrible. The foster care system. Because let me tell you, my husband and I went and took the classes to be foster parents. The first child that we got was a girl. She was 11 years old when we got her. They brought her to our house They walked through our house, told us what we had to do. They dropped her off. We never heard from them again, never seen them again. And I called them one day because I was trying to get an insurance card for her. She was sick. I'm reading comments. Sorry, I'm not looking at you all. She got sick on me, and I had to have an insurance card to take her to the doctor. Well, just so happened I worked in the clinic that I had to take her to, and I called them, and they said, "Well, are you her legal guardian?" And I said, "Yes." And they said, "Well, she has to have insurance." I said, "Let her come in and I'll pay payment." And just luckily, her grandmother stepped up and paid her um, bills because they didn't pay us a dime. We had her for 8 months and never seen the first red cent. But and she destroyed a lot of things at my house. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. I will. Oh no. I didn't see anybody that was found in Oak Hill. I am so sorry. And yes, I will keep your family in my prayers. I am so sorry to hear that. Okay, let's see how we can get this one out. How do I throw this one out of here? I'm married, very married, for 47 years. I did too, Lulu, but they didn't us. I called them and I said, "You know what? We could have her in the basement, tied up, beating her, starving her, and you all would never know it. You haven't walked in the house. You haven't came to the house to check on her. You haven't called to check on her. You have not paid us nothing, but that was okay. We went ahead and paid for everything. How do I knock this guy out of here?" Yes, I want to block him. How do I block these four people? No, I'm not either, Sadie Mae. Yes, it is horrendous, but that's our foster system here. It is horrible, horrible. I could tell you stories that been on the news here about the foster care system in our county and the surrounding counties. That is horrible. They let single men and single women be foster parents here. And I know, that but you know what? Some of them men are being foster parents just so they can get these little girls and stuff like that, and I just do not like that. That is true. There is a lot of neglected children. Oh gosh, I wish I could block these people. I can delete their message, but that's all I can do. I can't read Spanish or any of that. Ugh. Yes, we do. Let's do that. Happier subject. Okay. Let me know what that was. I didn't see any news about that. Oh, that's so sad. But let's get on a happier note here. My favorite dessert, cotton candy. I love cotton candy. But my favorite dessert, I would have to say, is 5 cup salad. I love 5 cup fruit salad, and I love cheesecake. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple lives, you all, and do getting ready with me. The right side of their name. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Oops. Whoops. I don't want to block anybody that I want in here. Okay. I'm going to report it, and then I'm going to block it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to report that. And okay. Let me go to those 3 little dots, right? Let me get in here and okay, let me get this off here. Okay. Let me get in here and block these people. Oh, yes, I'm reporting and blocking. I'm going to have to get a moderator. Okay, here's another one. You just blocked both of them? Good. Ugh, people are so sick. I got to report this one. Okay. Report. Okay, I hope they throw them off of YouTube. What's a 5 cup fruit salad? Okay, you take it's 5 things. You take chunk pineapples, um, fruit cocktail, mandarin oranges, the small marshmallows. You know, the little tiny marshmallows, and you use a bowl of the Cool Whip, and you use sour cream, and you mix it all together. That's 6 things, I know, but you mix it all together. You let it set in and you put coconut, you know, shredded coconut, sweetened coconut in it, and you mix it all up, put it in the refrigerator, and let it set overnight. And oh my God, it is to die for. Okay, you're making whippoorwill holler. Is that what you're talking about? Whippoorwill holler. I watch her too. I love her. No, I don't think I have ever, and I don't ever want to. Let me report this guy. Now, let me see if I can't block him. Oh, gosh. Hang on, y'all. Let me be. You'll be a moderator? Okay, I'll add you as a moderator. It's Tamago's, isn't it? That needs to be blocked here? Because he just put a S there now. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I'm going to add you as a moderator. Oh, no, no, I don't want to add him as a moderator. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How do I undo that now? I've messed up really good. Oh, gosh. Where you at, girl? Okay, there you are. I'm going to add you as a moderator. I think I added him as moderator, so maybe you can get rid of him. Okay. Thank you, sis, for doing that, for being a moderator for me. I call her 50 and over. I call her sis. Me and her sisters in the Lord. So she's my sis. I got to get that one guy off of there because I added him as a moderator right here. Delete his message. You've never had 5-cup salad? Oh my goodness, you will love it. My family loves it. They eat it up. I don't have leftovers for that. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I didn't see it on the news, but um I don't watch that kind of news, so I mean I don't watch news from over in Beckley. We watch Charleston because it gives Logan news where I'm from, Logan County. And my family doesn't like a lot of pumpkin. I'm the only one. Well, me and another grandson, me and one of my grandsons that lives with me. Um, they he loves pumpkin pie, and I love pumpkin pie. We love pumpkin anything. I make pumpkin rolls, and I make a mocha roll that my son absolutely loves. So every Christmas, I make that because he loved it, and my girls want me to make it so that they can enjoy it because I make it. Everything's homemade. It's from scratch. I may do a I may do a video on me making that. My depression was caused from I lost my son. My son passed away, and I just got in a very, very dark place. You're not a pumpkin person either, Lulu? Well, me and my grandson, we're the two odd men out because we both love it, and hardly anybody here. Now, they like pumpkin rolls, but they don't like pumpkin pie, and I love pumpkin pie, always have. And my other favorite pie is cherry pie, and I love my grandmother used to make. We'd go out and pick elderberries when I was a child, and she would make elderberry pies, and that I loved elderberry pie. And I like um what is it called? It's a sour thing. My grandmother always made that, but I can't think of what it's called, and I got some planted out in the yard. Oh, you like blueberry? I like, you know what? I like any kind of pie, actually. I like blueberry. Elderberry is deliciousness. Yes, it is. I've never had elderberry juice that everybody talk about. Strawberry rhubarb. There you go. I love rhubarb pie. And somebody gave me a recipe off of YouTube. It was one of you all. I don't remember which one. And they may not even be in here. Um, Somebody gave me a recipe for buttermilk pie. I cannot wait to try that. I've been a long time trying to do it, thinking of doing it with ice cream on top. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, I gotta lose weight before I start eating all these holiday meals. You know what? Rhubarb is tart, but there's a way to keep it from being so tart. You just sweeten it a little more, and it won't be. And you can add strawberries to it. You can add. There's something else that you can add to it that takes the tartness out. But I love rhubarb. You like her too, huh? You love her too. Yes, I'm still here if you're talking to me. Hi, Bridget. Oh, yeah, I like lemon meringue pie too. My grandmother used to make the best pies in the world. I mean, she baked and cooked and baked and baked. I mean, she made the best pies in the whole world. I've never ate a pie better than hers, really. Mine's not even as good as hers. And I make homemade butterscotch, and I can make homemade, and everything's homemade from scratch. I used to bake a lot. I'm telling you, I had all kinds of baking stuff, but I got to buy new measuring cups. I don't have measuring cups that all match. Because, see, when right after my son passed away, I worked in the hospital as a CNA. I couldn't do it anymore. I just could not take care of patients that was coming in, and especially if they had the same disease that my son died from. I could not handle it. I used to sit on the bed with them and beg them to take better care of themselves and not eat things, or, if they were diabetics, especially. Tapioca will take the tartness out of some. Oh, yes, it will. I never thought of tapioca. You don't know anybody that bakes pies? You don't bake pies? I got a really simple recipe for pie dough. And you can buy the crust. Easy to buy the crust. But I've got recipes for a no-fail pie crust. It's delicious. Macaroni delight. Yes, I can make coconut cream pie too, Carol. Macaroni delight. Now, what is that? My husband makes macaroni and cheese squares. Let me tell you. He cuts them out. What you have to do is make your macaroni and cheese by from scratch. Put it in the refrigerator, get it very cold. You cut it in squares, roll it in egg, roll it in breadcrumbs. Have your grease on the stove like French fries. Throw it in there, fry it. Oh my God! You open it up, and this creamy goodness of mac and cheese starts coming out, and it is so good. And it's great if you're having a party and you want to have finger foods because you make them about this big. People can pick them up and eat them. I mean, they're great. Time for baking videos. Okay, I'm gonna do it, and I'll do lives and do bacon. I made Christmas cookies last year on. We did a video. Me and my grandson, my 12-year-old grandson. So you can come on and or go and watch that. But I'll be baking cookies for Christmas and stuff. So I'll do some baking videos. And now the one cookies that I make is the sugar cookies, and that is, you mix it today, put it in the refrigerator, and you bake them tomorrow. That's just the way you have to do it. And yes, I can make coconut cream pies. I make butterscotch pies, all from scratch. Everything's from scratch. Yes, I'll do live stream cooking for you. They are amazing. They are very good. Very, very good. Hi, Joe. Well, Betty Rose. My daughter is reading your book, by the way. And after she gets done with it, I'm going to, yeah, you can go through, baby. This is my oldest grandson. He just woke up. He took a nap. He's a girl chaser. I love you, baby. Love you. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, my daughter's reading it. And then when she gets done with it, my nephew, which is a psychologist, doctor, um, he wants to read it because he says he's trying to understand mental illness more. So I think it'll help him out. So I'm going to send it to him. And so you all, if you haven't read Betty Rose's book, go on Amazon and get her book. I don't have it here. My daughter's reading it right now. Um, Throw the title of that book up, Betty Rose. I hope you don't mind me calling you Betty Rose because I hate calling you Joe. But anyway, throw that title up or a link on here so people can go check out your book. Your cooking videos and the one where your grandson cooked by himself. Oh yeah, he's a wonderful cook. The one that just went through, he can cook. He goes fishing. Let me tell you about this kid. He's 12 years old now. He'll be 13 in January. Oh, Jesus help me. Anyway, he'll be 13 in January, but he goes fishing and he catches fish. He takes and fillets those fish and cooks those for us for dinner. He is amazing cook. Hi, Casey. I still have your box I need to get out to you. I've been ill and been going through this and going through that. And so I'll be getting it out to you. You're getting hungry for pies now? I'm just hungry, but I'm on that intermittent fasting and I stop eating at 7 and all I do is drink water from then until I go to bed. Oh, that sounds very good. Very good, Clinton. That sounds very good. You all check out that recipe that he just put up. It sounds very good. Now, my husband makes um we can both cook. He learned to cook through me. He was cooking a little before I met him at home, making a few little things, but I really taught him how to cook. He probably won't tell you I did, but I did. He would ask me how to do this, how to do that, and then he started getting better at it. So the kids like a lot of things that he makes better than they like mine. But anyway, but we share the cooking and stuff. Nope, sure don't. Let me block this one. Okay, got him out. I hope. Hi, Norma. I just started it yesterday or day before yesterday. And I don't know if it's fluid that came off, but I lost 2 pounds already. And I don't know if it's just from not overeating because I'd go to bed eat. I love food. But I am doing the intermittent fasting. I stopped eating at 7 and Dr. Oz was on CBS the other day before yesterday, and he was talking about intermittent fasting. And he said it's best to do most of your fasting when you're going to be asleep. That way, and then the next morning, you know how people says it's very, very important to eat breakfast? Well, he said that if when you wake up in the morning, if you're not hungry, don't eat. Eat when you get hungry, and if that's at 10 or 11 o'clock, that's fine. So that's what I've been doing. I eat my toast in the morning, and I've been telling my husband, because my husband brings my coffee and toast to bed to me before I get up. That's just something he does every day, and I enjoy it, and he enjoys doing it for me. But anyway, he said that if you're not hungry, don't eat. So I've just not been eating the toast even until I feel hungry. Sometimes I don't feel hungry till 11 o'clock. So I've been doing really good on it. What time do I eat the next day? Today I didn't eat till after 12 because I left here at 10 o'clock to go get my hair done at 10:30 to go get a haircut. So I got my hair cut and come back, and I still wasn't hungry. I had drank my coffee and was drinking a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I don't drink it. But today I did drink some pop. I drank some Pepsi because I don't know, I just had a taste for it. I don't never drink pop. That's something I never drink. But yeah, thank you, Betty. Thank you, Betty Rose. I got a haircut today and I colored it a couple weeks ago. Yes, it is sweet of my husband. It is sweet of him. And the next day, I eat when I feel hungry. If I fast all night long, then I wake up tomorrow and I'm not hungry. I'm not going to eat till I'm hungry. Now, I used to think you had to eat breakfast, but Dr. Oz says no. If you don't feel hungry when you wake up, don't eat. He said it's fine. You can eat at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. When you feel hungry, eat. Another one. Oh no, I don't want to block her. Oh no, I got the wrong one. How do I undo that? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Wrong one, wrong one. Thank you, sis, for asking everybody to give me a thumbs up. Okay. Oh gosh. Jill, I'm so sorry. When someone, I'm going to add you as a moderator, Jill. That way it'll undo that. Okay. I hope. Okay. Jill, talk if you're here. Reenie? Yeah, try it. I mean, everybody I've seen do it, it's worked. You lost 70 pounds, Carol? That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I want to lose about 10 or 15. 10 or 15. So, yeah, my husband has been lately so good to me. He is just such a good man. He just changing every day. No, no. I didn't lighten my hair before I colored it. No, do you take that oral marine collagen? Is it something you take? I've been wanting to try a collagen drink. And what is that coffee called? They call it some kind of coffee. It's a super coffee or I don't know. I made you a moderator because I accidentally took off your Jill. I made you that so that because I accidentally took your comment off because I was wanting to take the other guy off. And you all go ahead and get them out of there. Bulletproof. That's right. That's right. Bulletproof coffee. I want to try that, but I can't find all the stuff here, and I'm gonna try to order some online maybe because I'm dying to try that. I've heard so much about it. Has anyone in here tried that bulletproof coffee? whatever you. Oh, 2 scoops to whatever you're drinking. No, I've never heard of it. Where do you buy it at? Where do you buy that protein at? It doesn't make your coffee taste funny or your drink taste funny? Thanks, Jill, for being a moderator. I'll know now from now on to get moderators when I get in here. Has anyone tried bulletproof coffee that's here? You did a lot of juice fasting. What kind of juices did you oh, there's no flavor to it? Okay, that's good. So what kind of juices did you take and use, Carol? Because I know lot of juices have sugar in them, and I want to try to get away from sugar, but I'm telling you, I love jelly on my toast in the morning. I do. I love it. Oh, you can use organic coconut oil? I thought you had to use the MCT oil, and I can't find it, but now I have organic coconut oil. I buy it from the Amish. It's sustained energy. Well, I'm telling you, my husband needs some energy, and I always could use more energy. You like butter and jelly on your toast? Now, I like butter and jelly, but not together. Well, it's all over, Jill, it's all over YouTube, and I've seen a lot of people. Just when you don't leave my live, but when you get off here, just go to your search bar in YouTube and put bulletproof coffee, and everybody that's ever done a video on it, it'll come up, it'll tell you about it, and you drink it first thing in the morning. I am just wanting to try that so bad. And Carla, you said you use a good coffee. Is like Maxwell House a good coffee to use, or should I use an organic coffee? Amazon or drugstore for Vital Protein Collagen. They have two kinds, marine or bovine. Um, can you get it at Walgreens? I'll have to check. What's not in your coffee, Lulu? Yeah, see, I seen the one with butter. That is the one I think I would like. Use salt and cinnamon. Have you tried the bulletproof coffee? Oh, I need organic coffee. Okay. Because, see, I wasn't sure if I needed a certain, so everything has to be organic. Um, so do you have to use you don't have to use the MCT oil because I can't find that around here. And what kind you need grass fed butter, don't you? You know, from a cow that's been grass fed. Oh, you don't like butter in your coffee. But now that bulletproof, have you tried it, Lulu, the bulletproof coffee? I think you also use some kind of sweetener. I'm not sure. Oh, you've never tried the bulletproof coffee. I want to try it. I don't like cream in my coffee. I like my coffee black. When I was a little girl, I started drinking coffee when I was 4 years old because my daddy drank coffee. And I wanted to do anything my dad done, I wanted to do. No bulletproof coffee for you? You can't even imagine it. What's a coffee nudge? Sadie Mae, what is a coffee nudge? I love this talk. I mean, this chat, and we are learning so much from each other tonight. Anyway, my dad drank coffee, and he drank it black, and I got up every morning with him for work. Okay, Walgreens has it. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's not cheap. Well, I like cheap. Oh, Sadie Mae likes coffee cream and a little whiskey. Doesn't that whiskey curdle your cream? Oh, Bailey's. Okay. Bye, Lulu. I love you. I'm going to be getting off here too. I've got to do my skincare, get all this makeup off. So you have a good night, Lulu. I love you, and I'll send you that link to Natural Chaos, her video. They may have took her channel down because there's been a lot of talk and stuff. So you have a good night. I love you. Whoa, a 12 pack of what is $52? You make bulletproof coffee, melted organic coconut oil, and 1 teaspoon of grass-fed butter. Walmart has butter. Okay. Okay, I will, Lulu. You have a good night. Bulletproof. You can't make it yourself at home? What do you pay $52 for? I've been drinking coffee all my life too, since I was 4 years old. My dad tried to detour me from drinking it. He told me, he said, I told him, I said, I want some sugar in my coffee, Daddy. And he said, nope, if you're going to drink coffee, you're going to drink coffee like a woman. And he made me drink it black, and it was strong, but I was determined. So I drank it, and now I love the stronger the coffee, the better. Oh, they sell it already made in stores. I would make mine um, homemade, I think. So they sell it in stores around here in West Virginia? Really? I don't think I would buy the um, already made brand. I've always seen it always made. So, well, listen, you all, it's getting late. I don't know what time it is. It is 10:30. I got to take my makeup off. I got to do my skincare. I want to do that peel, so I'm going to be late tonight. So you all have a good day or a good rest of your night. I'll see you again. I'm going to start doing more lives since I know how to do it now, and it seems to be a hit. So you all have a very good evening. I hope it's not snowing, and I hope it's warm where you're at. Thank my moderators for doing a good job moderating. Thank you for being here, everybody, and thank you for all the thumbs up. Share this video. I'm going to try to save it to my channel. I love you guys. And again, just thank you for coming in. Love you guys. Bye. Good night.